Once upon a time, in a quaint village, there lived a young woman named Rhashi. Rhashi's family took in an orphan girl after the loss of her own parents. Rhashi's family embraced the girl, providing her with love, but she often felt out of place, especially when comparing her worn clothes to Rhashi's elegant dresses. One sunny afternoon, Rhashi decided to visit the nearby paddy fields. While wandering by the river, she heard a mysterious voice calling her name. Rhashi. It beckoned, but she saw no one. Bewildered, she returned home and recounted her experience to her mother. Intrigued, her mother wondered if the voice would call to anyone else. She sent the orphan girl to the river, but no voice emerged. Determined to uncover the mystery, Rhashi's mother suggested that the orphan dress like Rhashi and try again. Still, there was silence. Finally, Rhashi's mother decided to let her daughter dress in the orphan's clothes and approach the river. To her astonishment, the same voice echoed, calling her name. As time passed, a handsome young man began to visit Rhashi regularly. They quickly fell in love, yet Rhashi remained curious about his origins. One day, driven by her curiosity, she tied a thread around his toe while he was distracted and followed him when he left. To her shock, she discovered that he transformed into a giant snake as he entered the depths of the river. Fear gripped her heart, but she couldn't deny her love for him. Though terrified, she felt an unbreakable bond forming between them. Rhashi ultimately chose to marry the snake, accepting her new life beneath the water. Years passed, and Rhashi's mother grew lonely and worried about her daughter. Determined to see her again, she decided to visit. When she arrived, Rhashi's husband and children hid from her, wishing to protect her mother from the truth. Rhashi brought her mother deeper into the river's enchanting world. When her mother inquired about her family, Rhashi hesitated, warning her that seeing her husband and grandchildren would be frightening. But her mother insisted, yearning to meet her son-in-law and grandchildren. Rhashi reluctantly complied and asked her mother to reach her hand into an earthen pot filled with rice. As she did, small snakes began to climb up her arm, startling her and put it back into the earthen pot. Still insistent, Rhashi's mother wanted to see her son-in-law. Rhashi prepared a mat made of cane by the fire pit, encouraging her mother to be brave. Calling her husband down from a furnace-like structure built by the Naga, she awaited his arrival. When the giant snake appeared, Rhashi's mother was overcome with terror at the sight of her son-in-law. The shock was too much, and she fainted, ultimately passing away from fear. The village, hearing the tragic tale, began to believe that calamities, like landslides and floods, were the work of Rhashi's descendants. The story of Rhashi and her snake husband became a haunting legend, a reminder of love intertwined with fear and the sacrifices one makes for love. Rhashi lived on, forever connected to her past and the legacy of her choices, as the village whispered her name for generations to come.